Hi, hello, it's me, Calvin again. Yes, there's more I wanted to say. I'm starting to get addicted to this or something. Oh, bird cam. Now's your chance. You're such a ham. This bird thinks it's like an eagle, but it's only like 2 inches big. There it goes. Yeah! They like it. Um, they want to be with me on camera. Um, there was a couple other things that I was thinking about that I wanted to say about this journey. As I come out more to myself and I situate myself to stand more squarely in the world, is the more uh, the more you come out, the less you can fit back in the box. And I said that, but it's not exacerbating things per se. It's just making the everyday and what was all along that much more apparent, like in all kinds of interactions. Some some where I get surd and some more subtle and stuff. And so now the challenge is becoming how I'm gonna you know deploy myself in those situations, how I want to play them, how I'm going to make it through, like, and get home by the end of the day relatively emotionally intact, and okay with myself, and not bitter or questioning or flagellating or anything like that. Um, think of an example. Uh, well, and the less and less I can stand the current state of affairs. I've never been a big fan of the status quo, but it's kind of rubbing against me even more than ever now. One of the things that's totally glaringly apparent, and it's driving me up the wall. Um, it's, I would never do it, but sometimes you want to go up and shake people and go, "Yo, man, like, why do you do that? Why must it be this way? Who said?" You know, please put me in charge so I can fix this shit. Or they wouldn't listen anyway. But it's kind of like the other women at work. I am so sick of going into the ladies' room and feeling like eyes burning a hole in my back. No one says anything, right? But you can sense it. Their discomfort. They just, I don't know. Dude, I go in there and I still don't know what the hell it is they're doing in there that takes so ungodly stinking long. They're like, well, I'm sure you all know this. Like, the bathroom is like social quarters number one or something for some, and like, I just want to go, like, slip in, slip out, go relatively unnoticed, and they're in there like washing their lunch dishes and so and so and this and that, and fixing their hair. It's like, what? Spending 10 minutes looking in the bathroom mirror does what when you're fat and ugly? That's what I want to know. Anyway, and like, so I have to keep arranging my day and trying to, orchestrate things so that I'm there times when they're not, and then that never works out. And they have, like, this sounds petty, but I don't know, there's a strain of some kind of vanity that I don't understand either. Like, this bathroom, there's huge windows in it. It's like totally light, right? And it's the middle of the day. So I don't turn on the light. And the first thing they do is they come in and they click, 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 click in their high heels, and they flick on the light. And they act like they didn't know anybody was in there, even though the door was unlocked. Like, and they go into like, oh, there must be some prowler mode, or what's up with this? I mean, and I get these looks and I don't know, I'm just tired of it, and I want to go to them. What is wrong with you people? This is a bathroom. This isn't a living room. And there's nothing I can do about it there in that context per se, because they all know me. In a whole other context, and while I'm sure that I don't fit their model, um, in whatever ways they move in, they've worked to accommodate me somehow within their uh, system, you know. Uh, but I have a lot of extra discomfort during the day that I don't think other people experience. You know, and I find myself dreading things like that more and more. Plus, you know, I get stirred at work all the time, like, and asked inappropriate questions by patients in the middle of a group that I'm running. You know, they want to ask me personal questions about my sexual orientation and this and that, and you know, while I play it off cool all the time, it's just like, oh, here we go again, scratch my raw nerve, you know, step on it. The Swiss man gnarled me up now, as if it wasn't, you know, emotionally draining enough to work at a state mental institution, um, where, you know, anything and everything under the sun that happens does happen, could happen, happens. Um, you know, it's just draining. Not to mention the fact that I probably do like the work of two people. But, you know, and I can't, and in the past, I used to cower from those situations, or I'd have a fantastic dream world kind of fix-it scenario where, like, if I just found the right person, or if I just had enough career-oriented success, or I just could get somebody to buy my art, or anything, you know, $1 million would come in the mail, everything would be wonderful, and I'd live happily ever after, and I could just go, screw all you, I'm fine now, I don't need you, you know, but that won't resolve. I imagine that the discord is out there somewhere in the world, and the world's full of plenty of discord, I know, but this shit's mine. So, you know, not wanting to project it onto other people anymore, where I just get to the point of anger or withdrawal. You know, I'm looking for new stances, new operating procedures in everyday life. And I've been writing about some of it, but they haven't been forthcoming. One day, some things will probably just click. That's the way it usually goes. But, you know, here's another perfect example, right? I came home from going to a movie, and it was late, and I pulled into my driveway, and I live in a relatively sedate cul-de-sac, boring Yahoo land, suburban, I don't know, it's pretty beat in terms of openness and weirdness tolerance factors. So, and nothing much ever happens here. It's kind of like, I don't know, people with the dreams of the picket fences and stuff, and all their wonderful children. And so anyway, I pull in my driveway, and the next thing you know, this cop pulls up, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. I have a personal vendetta against police. That's another story. My whole family's a cop, and I cringe when I see them for a variety of reasons. So he pulls up, right? And I've just gotten out of the car, and I was like getting some stuff out of the passenger seat, and you know, getting ready to go in the door. He pulls up in this like sort of assertive cop manner, you know, and he rolls down the window, and he goes, "Hey, buddy," and I'm thinking, all right, here we go. You know, and I'm getting this cheesy feeling because, like, oh God, okay, now I'm fooling the cops, man. He thinks I'm a guy, and so he starts this interaction, and that's the other thing that happens, right? I have interactions with people, and I know the different modalities, and we're having this whole guy interaction, and I'm like, oh shit, see, I'm fooling the cops now. And then I couldn't complete the interaction. He was telling me shit about somebody running around the neighborhood, which he wouldn't have told me if he thought it read me as female. So the next thing would have been to go over to the window and have this little conference. Yo, what's up, you know? But I can't do it. I have to shrink because I'm like, oh man, he'll discover me, and then something bad will happen, you know? So I will continue to gauge myself and, you know, move through everyday life. And when the next thing becomes apparent, I guess I'll do what is required, hopefully. So thanks for your indulgence. Say goodbye, birds. Bye. Okay, bye.